I'm Laura Anderson, and I'm the owner and founder of Local Ocean Seafoods and Dock Box by Local Ocean. And I'm down here on Dock 5 on Newport's Bayfront to say we totally support Oregon going foam free. We don't want any styrofoam or plastics ending up in our ocean. Sometimes our fish and wildlife can eat that. Bad for them and bad for us. So go foam free.
Hi, my name is Annie Pollard. My family owns the Seven Devils Brewing Company in Coos Bay, Oregon. We've chosen to use all sustainable materials for our takeout ware because we believe it's healthiest for our customer. And we also think it's healthiest for the environment. Right, Dorian?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Dave Lacey, an owner-operator of South Coast Tours. We do guided kayaking, fishing, paddleboarding, surfing lessons, and these awesome boat tours. And right now we are in Redfish Rocks Marine Reserve, just off the coast of Port Orford, Oregon. Even in this wild place, unfortunately, we still see lots of marine debris and plastic in the ocean, and we're always picking it up when we can. But it's really unfortunate that we have to see this in our ocean in these wild places. So we would love it if Oregon was plastic and foam free. So please consider making that happen for all of us Oregonians and the visitors that come here.
Greetings, I'm Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley. There is a crisis threatening our public health, our climate, our economy, and our planet right now: plastic pollution. Over the last 60 years, the world has produced more than 8 billion tons of plastic. It's in everything, from the single-use bottles in our fridges to the credit cards in our wallets, from the toys that our children play with to the cars driving down our roads. And thanks to those blue recycling bins we see everywhere, along with the mantra of the 3 Rs that has been drummed up into us for decades: reduce, reuse, recycle. We've been led to believe that when we're done with the plastics, it all gets recycled and turned into something new. But a far more accurate mantra when it comes to plastics would be the 3 Bs: burned, buried, or borne out to sea. That's because just 8% of the plastic we throw into those blue bins actually gets recycled. The rest ends up buried in landfills. It ends up in our oceans and waterways, or it ends up getting burned and polluting our air. In fact, since we started mass producing plastics, more than 6 billion of that 8 billion tons has become plastic waste. And right here in the United States, 32 million tons are either disposed of or incinerated every year. That's causing harmful air pollution. And in addition, a lot of the microplastics ends up in our food and our water, and it's estimated that each of us consumes about a credit card's worth of plastic each week. Think about all of us eating one of these every week. And these cards, well, plastic in general, contains hormone disrupting chemicals, so that can't be good for any of us. All of this is disproportionately impacting our Black, brown, and low income communities. And plastic isn't just impacting us humans, it also has a massive impact on wildlife. Marine life eats plastics that float in our water, and it plugs up their stomachs and their intestines, and they die. And they're also affected by the microplastics that are in the water as well. Unless we act, things are only going to get worse. In the next 3 decades, global plastic production is expected to triple. We have to act now with boldness and decisiveness to take on this crisis by reforming the entire plastics life cycle so that we're producing less new plastics, recycling more, and ultimately breaking this cycle of plastic pollution. That's why I'm introducing the Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act, a comprehensive national strategy to address this enormous challenge. It bans non-recyclable single-use plastic products. It creates a national bottle bill like we have in Oregon to provide refunds on bottles to incentivize increased recycling. It pauses new plastic production facilities, which are overwhelmingly constructed in low-income communities of color, to make sure there are enhanced protections in place for fence line and frontline communities. And it requires big corporations to take responsibility for the pollution that their plastic creates by designing and financing waste and recycling programs. By doing so, we can not only save ourselves from all the harm that's caused by plastic pollution, but we can also create good paying American jobs by spurring massive investments in domestic recycling and composting infrastructure. Surely, a country with the creativity and industry to create millions of tons of plastic to use in every conceivable manner year after year can use those skills to find a way out of this crisis. The health and well-being of our planet and our people are counting on us to act with boldness and swiftness. And I hope that all of you will join me in this critical effort to help our nation and our planet break free from plastic pollution.